G'day, it's just me now. Consequence of that, more videos. This video is about a special time of year, a time where us Sydney divers migrate up the east coast in search of greener pastures, nay, bluer pastures. There's always that urge to explore further. I don't think that's specific to us. Everywhere I go, it seems that someone's saying that they want to go further up the coast, or go here or go there, no matter where someone lives. We do a lot of preparation to make sure things go as planned. And things almost never go as planned.
Oh baby.
Though now I've got a new trailer, so we're sweet, it's all good. But we have gotten a lot better over the years of doing this. On this particular trip, we happened to get lucky with weather. Things were looking really good, calm seas, blue water. We jumped in, fish life was pretty good, and all the usual critters were about. We'd done a couple drifts, however, and hadn't seen a whole lot until me and Jacob were flashing along this reef, and a small school of kingfish came through. I took a dive instantly as soon as I saw the fish to my left. And Jacob managed to get down to one of the bigger models at the back of the school.
Textbook. Yeah, that's it.
I was trying to remember why I said textbook there, and I think it was because of the shot on the fish. You know, I generally find in the shoulder, out the gill plate's quite a good one if you can make it.
We're just like diving on the flasher, we just see like 6 of them just rush us. I took that one, like the only one that was close to me, and then Jacob shot a pretty big one. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, mate, get in.
Teamwork's important on these trips to make sure everyone gets a good fish and has a good time. So after getting this fish, I jumped as boatman for a while, but before I knew it, we changed over and I was back in the water.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, wherever it drops, like just past where it drops off, I guess. If you look at the map, maybe to the right more.
I noticed some good amount of fish life at the top side of this reef, so I got Joey to drop me up the front of it.
Yeah, hectic.
Now a show like this is always a good sign, so I stayed around for a couple drifts to have a look. It was hard to see fish through the thick school of bait, and there were plenty of sharks around to keep us on our toes. This time of year you seem to get these big schools of mac tuna. They're pretty cool to see. They come in and in big schools, but if you do shoot into them, things can get a little bit wild. I have done that, and yeah, I've shot into the school and had basically 10 whalers at my feet within seconds. With that big workup of bait that I showed before, decided to take myself some burley and head to the top side of the reef to see if we can get something coming in on me. Whilst I was burling, I look up, see a couple wahoo in front of me, beautiful, dive down. If you want to see what went wrong there, check out the latest video, which kind of goes into detail about what went wrong.
There's another one! Chuck me a gun. You nearly drowned me. Oh. Nah man, that was a few. Yeah, and then when I was pulling this in, a big one came in. Sorry. Yeah, it did early actually. Oh, my arms around here. Nice king. Yeah, hectic. Yeah, sounds good.
Here we were trying out some new ground. Me and Luke at Colys jumped in. And Luke took a dive. Big school mackerel came in. We're instantly liking this new spot. And mackerel were, a species that we were really hunting on these trips. And for me, still very much hunting to this day. Anyway. Here's a bit of underwater communication. Luke puts up the 2 fingers, asks me for a second shot, as he thinks, could be a bad shot or he's going to lose the fish. And, it's all about teamwork here. We just want to make sure that we're going to get the fish in the boat. So I take a dive and secure the fish for him. Pretty happy with our efforts. Usually on these trips later in the day, we just do a bit of other bits and bobs, looking for, reef fish, crays, what have you. Just having a bit of fun. When we're on these trips, we leave nothing in the tank. We're diving as much as we can, as we don't get this opportunity much to dive to these cool kind of reefs looking for these fish that we wouldn't see in Sydney. Here I spot my first Venus Tuskfish and take a dive on him to see if I can get close. Here on the back end of one of these days, we were diving looking for crays. We'd found this cool deep water ledge with some coral crays in there. I'm filming and Lukey's in there trying to pull out some crays. After picking it, we noticed it was a female with some eggs, so we put it back to let it keep on breeding.
Do you mind putting a mark right here? this ledge here, it's got all the coral crays and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how I said things almost never go as planned? Well, and you know how I also said we dive as much as we can? This is one of those days where we did sun up to sundown, the biggest day we've ever done diving, and we just seemed to use all the fuel. Don't have time for a long story, so long story short, we ran out of fuel, we were rescued. Still, learning for next time, learn the boat's fuel capacity and consumption. Won't be happening again, I hope. I really hope. So good after these trips, we always come home with a good amount of fresh fish, vacuum sealed for the friends, family, for lunches, for work, for everything. Every bit gets used and we appreciate it so much. These trips and the food that we get from them lasts a long time actually. I'm always surprised every year how long it lasts for and how I'm still eating this Spanish mackerel. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not eating Spanish mackerel because I didn't catch one. That was someone else's mackerel. Gotta get a Spanish mackerel. Cheers for wrapping your eye holes around this one. As I said at the beginning, regular videos are coming, so do what you need to do. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. And to prove that more videos are coming, I'm going to show you the intro to the next one.
No way.
Catch you there.